Did you know that some of the things we brush off as normal aging are actually habits quietly speeding up the clock? It's not just about wrinkles or slower mornings. Some dismissed habits can shape how we live our final chapters, full of life or quietly slipping away. Today, we're lifting the lid on the 6 sneaky habits most seniors ignore, but shouldn't. Stay with me, because what you find out might just add a few vibrant years to your life. Oh, and while you're here, where are you tuning in from today? Let's see how far and wide our little community stretches. Pop it down in the comments. I'd love to know. Now, when we think about getting older, it's easy to assume a slower pace is simply part of the deal. But what if I told you that accepting a lazy day too often might be the beginning of a silent decline? I remember my grandfather, a proud man who once built an entire greenhouse from scratch, sitting more and more each day after he turned 70. "I've earned my rest," he would say. And while rest is golden, too much turns into rust. Regular movement, just a walk around the garden or a quick tidy up, keeps the muscles talking to the brain, keeps the heart ticking happily. The habit of too much sitting might seem harmless, but it's like a car engine left unused. Before you know it, it doesn't start as easily. Have you found yourself settling a little too comfortably into the armchair lately? It's also worth mentioning the habit of neglecting regular health checkups. After a lifetime of bustling schedules and responsibilities, it's easy to feel that doctor visits are only necessary when something is obviously wrong. But preventative care becomes even more critical with age. Silent conditions like high blood pressure, early-stage diabetes, and even some cancers can creep in unnoticed, quietly doing harm. A simple annual checkup, a quick blood pressure reading, or routine blood work can catch potential issues early, when they're easiest to manage. Think of it not as a chore, but as an investment in many more good years ahead. And if you're finding today's chat helpful, don't forget to give this video a like. It really helps more wonderful people like you find our community. Another habit that quietly chips away at well-being is poor hydration. I can hear the chuckles already. Another glass of water? I'll be up all night. It's understandable. As we age, the sensation of thirst gets weaker, almost like an old friend who stops calling. The body, however, still needs that lifeline. Dehydration can mimic dementia, causing confusion, dizziness, and lethargy. And worse, it can lead to nasty falls, which are far more dangerous after 60. A simple glass of water, perhaps flavored with a slice of lemon or cucumber, could be a secret weapon you didn't know you had. Don't wait until you're gasping. Sip steadily throughout the day. What's your favorite way to make plain water a bit more exciting? Share it below. Your idea might help someone else. Then there's the matter of brushing off little aches and pains. It's just old age, we say, waving away a stiff hip or a nagging back. But ignoring new pains can be like ignoring the flashing oil light on your car's dashboard. Sometimes it's nothing, but sometimes it's the early whisper of arthritis, or a brewing infection, or even the first sign of something serious like cancer. My lovely neighbor Elsie once ignored a small change in her walking pattern. She thought she was just getting old and clumsy. Turned out, it was a minor stroke that could have been caught earlier. Always listen to your body's whispers before they become shouts. Have you ever brushed off a symptom that turned out to be something important? Another dismissed habit that sneaks in without much notice is social withdrawal. It can start innocently enough. You turn down one invitation because the weather's miserable, another because you're tired, and soon, weeks slip by without real company. Humans are not meant to be islands, especially in later years. Isolation isn't just lonely. It physically changes the brain, increasing the risk of depression, heart disease, and even dementia. Even a short natter with the postman or a cheerful phone call to an old friend can give the brain and heart a vital lift. If it's been a while, consider this your gentle nudge to reach out to someone today. You could be brightening two lives at once. Now, let's talk about food, that beloved daily ritual. Another habit that causes trouble is slipping into a limited, repetitive diet. Tea and toast, anyone? Comforting? Yes, but the body needs more variety than ever after 60. Nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, B12, and fiber become more important with each birthday candle. Sticking to the same simple meals can slowly starve the body of what it needs, even if you don't feel hungry. I once met a spirited gentleman, George, who confessed he hadn't eaten a proper green vegetable in over 3 months. A sprinkle of spinach into your scrambled eggs, or a handful of berries with your cereal, could be a small change with a big impact. What's a food you love now that you didn't care for when you were younger? Share it. I bet we'll get some surprising answers. Finally, and perhaps most dangerously, is the quiet acceptance of memory slips without investigation. Forgetting where you left the remote is one thing. Struggling to recall familiar names, important dates, or getting lost on a well-known route is quite another. Many elders wave it off with a chuckle. "Oh, my old brain," they'll say. But memory loss is not a guaranteed ticket with age. It can signal treatable conditions or diseases that benefit from early attention, like Alzheimer's. Early help can slow decline and preserve precious independence. There's no shame and certainly no weakness in speaking up about it. In fact, it's a sign of real wisdom. Who in your life could use a little encouragement to bring up these concerns with their doctor? You see, aging isn't just about what time does to us. It's about what we allow time to do. Every small decision we make, whether to move, to sip water, to call a friend, to mention a pain, stacks up. It's like building a wall against decline, one brick at a time. It's never too late to start stacking. And if today's talk has sparked a thought or two, maybe even a little motivation, consider joining our lovely community by subscribing. Here, we believe in aging with strength, grace, and a good bit of humor too. Let's walk this road together, shall we? Before you go, tell me in the comments, where are you from? I love seeing how far our little circle of kind souls reaches. Whether you're up in the Highlands, down in Cornwall, or somewhere in between, you're part of something special here. Thank you for spending a bit of your precious day with me. Remember, you're not just growing older, you're growing wiser, stronger, and more wonderful than ever.